Well,
It sounds
but
like you're just having your disagreements. It sounds like nobody just wants to just let things go.
well, sir, look, put it this
Um,
way. Put it this way. That incident had nothing to do with them. What
all right,
happened?
so what is it? Okay, so let's get to the real reasoning. What happened that particularly? You can't say that you went to an incinerator and he just started cursing at
No,
you.
no,
There's
no,
a
no,
reason behind it.
no. Because, sir, he does this behavior. He does this antagonistic behavior constantly. I'm telling you this. I have it on video. Look, even on video, I have when he was starting to do his bullshit with his phone in his hand, and then somebody else from the building came out and asked me for a light. When he noticed that, he turned real quick. You can see it on the video because they don't want nobody else in the building to know what they're doing. So when he
I
when
have to understand. I don't care about the video. Don't care.
well, this is
What is the reasoning why when you're walking to an incinerator and his apartment's in front of it, he's cursing at you? What is the reasoning for it? Who said what first?
he was the one talking smack about me leaving a bag by the garbage, which I didn't leave any bag by the garbage.
Okay, now you're telling me the truth. So he's getting upset because you left the garbage by the
No,
where?
he's saying I left a bag by the garbage by by their door or by hanging off the garbage or whatever. Actually, I left one bag hanging off the garbage. I don't know how that bag got all splashed out on the floor.
Okay, go ahead.
So I left one bag by the garbage because the incinerator
Okay.
the incinerator was closed. The latch for the incinerator. So I couldn't throw it.
Alright, so there was a garbage hanging off the incinerator door.
Yeah,
Right?
one of those bags wasn't even mine. It was two bags.
was yours?
One was mine. One wasn't mine.
Okay, so then what happened? So he's saying what to you in regards to that?
No, he was just cursing and carrying. Oh, you left this shit here. Da, da, da. I said, I didn't even. But the thing with that was that I told the porter about it before that the incinerator thing was locked and he wanted to ignore it. So they took the bag actually and took it and put it back in the garbage and inside the apartment and threw the bag on the floor, which is stuff is still on the floor. I have pictures
Who
of
did
that.
that?
One of them. One of them that was
One of
before.
who?
I don't know. Somebody possibly worked here.
Okay,
Took it from
someone from the building.
yes, which most likely
Okay,
is gonna.
okay, so the garbage is left on the doorknob because the door was locked.
Yes, the incinerator door was locked, which is never
Right.
locked ever.
So you left it on the doorknob.
Yes.
Okay, so he's upset because you left the garbage on the doorknob. Go ahead.
Yeah, but when I went over there, there's another bag that was sitting on the floor, which that wasn't my bag. It was splattered out all
Okay.
over the floor. So he was like, "Oh,
And
you
what
have
did
to."
you say in response to that?
I didn't even say nothing to him. I turned my camera and said, "You see," I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone at the time, and I turned my camera right to him, and he was carrying on. He spat at me when I did that.
You turned your camera on, you said?
No, around because the video was facing me at that point. When he started his mess, I turned my video camera on WhatsApp and
Whoa, I
flipped it.
can't hear you. I'm sorry.
My video camera,
When he's
video camera on WhatsApp.
so you were on the phone with your girlfriend
Uh-huh.
when you went past the incinerator. Why did you go past the incinerator?
Because I was
Was the
going down.
garbage-
No, I was going down by the caseworkers to see the caseworkers.
The caseworker on your floor?
No, they're in the basement. That's right by the incinerator door.
Okay.
So
So you're on the way to see the caseworker,
that's when the incident.
and you pass his apartment, and
And he comes out. Yeah, he comes out. Yeah, it's like he comes out, but it looked like he intentionally waited for me to get across the door. So he comes out now.
Okay, so go ahead.
With this.
Go ahead, and then what happened?
So I flip my phone around. When I flip my phone around, then he spits at me.
Mm-hmm.
So after he spits at me now, I was like, "What the fuck is your problem?" His mother's inside. Now his mother is behind him, inside the apartment, and he's in the hallway. This is what I don't get with that whole report. His mother got medical attention that day, and she was nowhere near the incident. And my girlfriend saw it on the video.
So when he spit at you, what did you do?
So I didn't do anything. I didn't even physically touch him or nothing. Then he came up to me and
Okay.
pushed me because he seen I wasn't responding to what the bullshit he was doing. So he came and he pushed me.
And
Yes.
so were you walking away from him?
I was standing at the same spot. You see, the thing with him is
So you
that
stood there, he spit at you, you stood there.
yeah, I started
Why
cursing.
did you
I started
call
cursing.
911?
I started cursing back at him. What the fuck is your?
Why didn't you? Okay, so why didn't you dial 911?
When I dialed 911, I was still on video when this whole shit, and then he was attacking me when this situation happened. When I told my
But why
girlfriend,
would you keep? But my thing is, why would you make yourself accessible to him to continue?
it's not making yourself accessible. I can stand where I please. If he wants to attack me, that is his.
I understand that, but you are making the situation more than what it is. If you're staying there, if you know he's doing something wrong, you walk away, go to your room, you call the cops.
Okay, but
you
you
gotta
explain.
make. You have to make you have to make an adult decision
Right.
and say, listen, this guy is not in his right mind right now. If I stand here and I know
None of
what
them
he's
are
all
in their
about,
mind. Because
then
let me
I
ask you a
know
question.
that I'm
Let me ask you a question, officer. Do you know the situation about his brother? Detective, sorry. Do you
no,
know
but
the...
I'm just trying to. I take cases on a day-by-day basis, and I take them as the incident occurs. But if
Do you know
you're in the
Detective
hallway
Capo?
and
Do you know
yeah,
Detective
I do know
Capo?
who he is. I do know who he is. He's not here right now.
Oh.
It doesn't matter what happened with Detective Capo, but I'm just trying to help you understand something. Like, if you're saying I want to stand here and stand where I want because this is why I please, it sounds like you're willing to want to take on what's coming to you. So if you want to avoid it, just a suggestion, you go to your room, you dial 911, let the cops come and handle it.
And then you know what
But if you're
happens?
standing there,
Sir, you know what happens? Then he runs off and they hide him like what happened that same day.
all right, but
Like what
let
they did
them,
with his other
let us
son.
do.
Like what they did
Okay,
with his
but
other
let
son.
them. But then you gotta let the cops to take care of what they have to do. But why would you want to stand there and then you want to tell me, oh, I want to stand there because I can do whatever I
Because
want?
you know what?
He's not telling me where I want to stand.
You know what happened the last time when his son did that? His son expected me to run off. His other son. And then when he noticed that I wasn't being
You're being
intimidated,
prideful.
when
You're
he
being prideful.
but when
You're
he
saying
noticed
to
it, because
yourself,
he already has a warrant for his arrest, so why am I running for him
but
for? I don't run from none of them. I'm
that has
not running
nothing
from
to do
them.
with you, though. That's nothing to do with you if a person has a warrant for their arrest. That's irrelevant to
All
you.
right, it is irrelevant. But you know what happened?
No, it's not.
I'm not going to move away from you because you want to come in my vicinity. You feel like you can come in my vicinity when you're not even supposed to be there. Even legally, you're not supposed to be there, but you feel like you want to come in.
Okay, sir.
And
All right.
that's
As
all.
far as
That's
I'm
all he got hit with
concerned.
all this criminal
Okay,
mischief
so
and
what
all this.
happened? He pushed you, and then what happened?
So he pushed me, so then he started wailing on me. Miles came out. That's the guy on the security desk. He started laughing
He
and
said
snickering.
what?
Miles.
He said what?
Miles came out.
He smiled. Okay.
Yeah, he started smiling, snickering, and recording and stuff. And then he was like, hee. Then he was like, then he was, when the guy pushed me, he was like, oh, he have a knife? I said, what fucking knife you talking about? He have a knife. That's when the super son, he ran out the building and said, whoa, oh, he got a knife, he got a knife, he got a knife. Just to cause attention.
I'm sorry. The last thing you said
Oh,
was because you said it fast.
okay,
I
yeah,
didn't get
because
it.
that's when he ran outside and said, oh, he has a knife, he has a knife. I'm like, what the and I went behind because at that point, then he had kicked my headphones. He had kicked my headphones, broke my headphones,
You said why? He had kicked your headphones. Why?
and broke my headphones when he ran out. When he ran out the
He
building.
kicked your head.
Yes,
Um,
I had my headphones on at the time,
And how that happened? Because you stood there in the hallway.
and he was wailing on me. What do you think? He attacked me, so it came off. What the?
All right. So if he pushed you. So then what'd you do that? What'd you do in response to that?
I covered myself. That's why I went to the emergency room actually and got my report from the ER today because
You
of
went
the
to the
swelling.
ER because he pushed you.
No, I have swelling and all that. You don't see. I have pictures
Yeah,
and all
swelling
that
where?
on my face, on my back, but mostly on my face. Then they took pictures of all that, and I have
How
pictures
did
of
that
it too.
happen?
Excuse me.
And how did that happen?
Through him hitting me. What you mean?
But you told me he pushed you. You
And
didn't
then
mention anything about hitting you.
then he hit me after that. He was wailing on me after that, and I covered myself. You get me? After the push, because he has even not after right before the push, he has slapped my phone out my hand. That's how my phone was on the floor. My girlfriend heard the scuffle, and she saw it. You could see from like the bottom view up.
If he's claiming that you had a knife, it's considered menacing. Is there cameras on your floor?
There's cameras on my floor, yes, but they don't have.
Is there cameras that you?
But the thing is that
Do,
they don't have a camera around the where their apartment is. They don't have a camera. That's why I always record when I go over there because it's stupidness like that.
so that camera doesn't cover where the area where you guys were?
No, that's why they move sick like that because that area doesn't have any cameras, which it should, since there's a lot of issues happening around that corner.
So he started throwing punches at you, and then what happened? He pushed you. He slapped the phone out of your hand. He pushed you. Started throwing punches.
Yeah, and then
what happened?
he saw Miles was like, oh, he had a knife, he has a knife, and then he ran out the apartment.
Who said that?
Miles,
Who said?
Miles, the guy that works in the front, the security.
He said who had a knife?
That I had a knife.
Oh, so Miles says you had a knife, and then the Umberto.
Yeah, he starts running out the building. He
Umberto ran
starts running
out. He
out,
ran out the building.
screaming, "Oh, he has a
And
knife! He
when
has
did
a knife!" Huh?
and when did you call? When did you call the police?
When I call, when
Right
I
after.
after I left, when I came in to get my phone, then I saw he picked up the phone and he came inside, and then some guy, a white guy with ponytail, was blocking me from coming back in the building.
What?
Yes, a guy in a white shirt. I think he lives here. A white guy with a white ponytail that was standing right there.
All right, so you picked up the phone and you dialed 911, right?
No, I didn't have it. They have my phone, sir.
How did they get your phone?
Because it was right there, the incident when it happened. The guy was blocking me when he went in and picked up my phone, and my girlfriend even saw it on video.
A guy was blocking you from getting your phone?
Yeah, from coming in the building. Yes. One of the tenants, I guess, that was
Okay,
that
so
lives here.
to my understanding, you guys had the fight happen in the hallway, and then a knife. He said that you pulled out a knife and he ran out. So I'm confused where it all took place.
Exactly, because he ran out right. It all happened right there in that hallway. He ran out to make a scene because nothing happened outside of the building. He ran
Right.
He
So
ran
where was your
outside and ran
phone when you
back
knocked your
inside.
phone down off your hand? Where did it go?
It was right there on the floor. So he grabbed it when he came back inside.
But you said outside. You said something about
No,
outside.
because
What
he
is?
ran outside when I went
Right.
after him. Then he ran back inside after the incident, and that's when the guy blocked me and
Okay.
he picked up my phone. You get it?
Who picked up your phone?
Alberto,
He picked up your phone. Where was your phone?
in the hallway.
All right. So then, how did the police get notified?
I went to buy my barber shop and called for my barber, which is down the block. So,
Right after this happened.
yep.
Okay.
And by the time
Here's
they
the
came,
deal.
by the time they came, he was nowhere
Here's
to
the
be
deal.
found.
I think you really want to think hard about this, because if he made a report and I get to read his, and he's saying that you had a knife, and there's no video, is his word against yours and your word against his, you're both going to jail.
For?
So I say you both are going to jail.
Because he says I have a knife. I don't have a knife.
Correct. It doesn't matter, because I gotta take your word. It's the same way, and I gotta take his word.
And I have a witness.
Doesn't matter. If witness could favor you.
I actually, because and you know what I asked her to do too? Screenshot when she had me.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's no. If I don't have any video to cover that and say who, it doesn't matter. The witness or not, because the witness could be favorable to you. It doesn't matter. It's like if it was a domestic, hypothetically, like if it was you and a partner, and you guys have differences. If she says you did something and then you have a difference of a story, you both go. So it's the same thing. Witness or not. So you gotta think real hard. I'm gonna talk to him after.
So you found him after the fact.
No, there's a report here, and I see your name. Hold on a second.
Because he was never found that day he ran. He left.
Hold on, let me see.
So I don't know how you have a report from him if he left.
There's another one here. Where do you live at? 507 West 142?
Yes. And when the cops came, they said his mother was injured. She got medical.
There's a Francisco Hendrix.
Yeah, that's his father. And his father was even. Sir, let me explain something to you.
Hold on a second. Let me look at this.
You see, this is where the mix-up comes in.
Yep, and this guy saying that you're urinating in front of his apartment.
Wow, you see, when the officers came, right? The super walked in the building. Super was never there during the incident. When he walked in, and he was like, "Wait, hold on a minute. Let me explain something to you. Cause I remember I told you one bag was."
I'm just letting you know. You guys need to figure it out at some point.
Okay, let me explain this. Wait. Can I ask?
Listen to me. No, you're gonna listen to me. You can send me your photos of your injuries. I'll give you my email. But you guys got to figure this out at some point, because if it's going to keep happening, you guys are going to be loving jail. I'm just letting you know. Yeah. But there's another one here. No, this one you're not on it.
So let me ask you a question,
So
sir.
I gotta figure out what happened.
All right, can I ask you a question? What happened to his wife? What happened to the super's wife?
I don't know what's going on.
Exactly. You see now. When the sergeant came, the sergeant said that she needed medical attention because and the super said I injured her. So that means that if that was the case, that I should have been arrested for hurting his wife.
I don't know, brother. I wasn't there.
You see exactly. You see, this is what the thing is. So look for the EMS. Look for the EMS report and ask why did she get medical attention then.
I don't have anything to do with that. I'm basically investigating a report.
But sir, this is the whole incident in one because she's involved in it. You don't get it? Because they're saying I assaulted her. You don't get it? The super saying I assaulted. She got medical attention. She says she's assaulted, but she's never assaulted.
No, but if she generates a report, she has to make a report against you in order for something like that for an actual case to be activated.
All right. So why would a supervisor?
In order for me to investigate her side of the story, she has to make a report. And obviously there wasn't one. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Do you hear this, Rochelle?
Wow.
And
wow.
Wow.
All right. So just send me the photos of your injuries. You have take down my email.
Actually, you can say it because this is a recording.
What hospital?
Harlem Hospital.
What was your, you went to Harlem? Okay. And what was your results of your injuries?
Swelling, but they did a head scan and a chest scan. The chest scan was for a cough, but they did a head scan for the injuries for head. I was feeling a little dizzy.
All right, so what were you feeling after this altercation?
I was dizzy.
Swelling?
Yeah, dizziness.
Bodily injuries, what I mean.
Oh yeah, swelling. My back was hurt, but my own bodily injuries was swelling on my face, which was evident.
Swelling where?
On my face.
Swelling in face.
Mm-hmm.
Where else? What other injuries you had?
That's the only present one that you could see.
So that's it? Just what was the reason you went to the hospital is what I want to know.
Because I was feeling. Sir, I was feeling. When I called my girlfriend last night, because she actually is the one that told me I need to go because I said I was feeling lightheaded last night.
Okay, so dizziness, and then swelling in your face. Okay, all right, and then so you went to Harlem, and you said they did CAT. You did what did they do with your head? You said they did like a CAT scan or something.
Yes.
Okay. And what did they ever like diagnose you with anything when you were there?
They said it's just the swelling from my head. That's what it was. Just the swelling. There was no kind of injuries, fractures, none of that. Some regular muscle pains and so on, and the swelling.
So swelling in the face. All right. So when you say you have swelling in your face, did you have any redness?
Yes.
Did you have any pain?
Yes, because the doctor noticed it.
Where did you have your pain at?
On both sides.
Okay. All right. When they released you from the hospital, did they give you any? Also, send me the pictures of your injuries. So let me get the gist of the story. You don't have to really go into detail. So you went out of your apartment, you're on the phone, you went past the incinerator.
Mm-hmm.
Umberto gave you Umberto had a couple of words. You guys had like a verbal disagreement, which escalated where he which one went first? Him swinging on you or the knocking of your cell phone?
Actually, spit came first, then the push.
Okay.
Then the knocking of the cell phone.
He spit at you where? In your face?
Yes.
Or hit you in your body?
Spit first.
What's that?
Spit first.
Where did it hit you? Is it in your body?
All over. Like Windex.
All over, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he spit at you, and then what happened?
And then there was the push next.
And then he pushed you, and then what happened?
And then knocked the phone out of my hand. Then the scuffle happened after. Yeah.
Okay. And then him pushing you, and then after he pushed you, he threw punches?
Yes. Mm-hmm. After he knocked the phone out of my hand.
What's that?
After he knocked the phone out of my hand.
Okay. So then you guys were going back and forth, and someone else said you had a knife in your hand?
Yes, Miles.
Miles said, and who was he?
He's security in the front. He's actually security for the building, yes. Watching the whole thing, laughing, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he said you had a knife in your hand, and he ran out the building.
Yeah, he started jumping around screaming, "Oh, knife, knife, knife!" Like it was not like in a scary way, like he's scared of something. It's like he's trying to like cause attention, basically.
What did he do to cause attention?
Yeah, he's like doing it. You know, somebody say oh, gun, like if somebody has a gun and they're really ready to shoot you, or it's like, oh, gun, 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 gun. It's like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like more of a like, just to make everybody think that, you
So
feel me?
He said knife, knife, knife?
Yeah. It wasn't like a fearful knife.
So
You understand?
Knife, knife, and he ran away just to, I guess, bring the attention, as if pointing the attention toward you.
Yes.
As if you, to make it seem as if you started, is what you're saying?
Exactly, yes. That's what I'm trying to understand.
And Miles is a security.
Yes.
And he's the one that was saying that you had a knife.
Yes, first, yes.
He said you pulled out a knife. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Is it possible that you were having this physical altercation with him, and you maybe pulled out a knife to defend yourself?
To pull out to defend? No.
I'm just asking. I don't know. I was there. I'm just asking. Is it possible that could have happened?
No.
Okay. So he's making that up, you're saying, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, no problem. All right, I'll take the report and we'll see what we're going to do. And then, my email. Let me know when you're ready to write it down.
Oh, so, yeah, before we get into that, so you were calling because you said that he made a report against me, right?
Well, I thought it was, but it was that I don't know who is this other person, because I saw your name on both reports. So I was under the assumption, because you're talking about that other person, so I thought he was the one that made a report, but it says here, Mr. Hendrix.
That's his father, who wasn't even there. Doesn't that seem kind of funny, right?
I don't know, bro. I mean, listen, I have plenty incidents where people make stuff up. Trust me.
Yeah, I know, but this is why I record, and nobody likes me recording. So ask Captain Soto. She knows very well how I do. So.
All right. If you want to send me the videos as well, you can be more than happy to just email it to me.
I will. Can I ask you the question though? What's gonna go forward with this case?
Well, I have to figure out what happened. I have to
because it seems like you're charging, you're accusing me of stuff when you first called me. Like and you said that he came in and made a report. Now you're saying he didn't make a report.
No, but you know what it is? Because here's the deal. Listen, even if for myself, when I leave here, I'm still in office, but I'm still a civilian as well. There's times where I've been in Toys R Us and have my son in a shopping cart, and I got a guy that cuts me off on the line, and he says, I don't have a shopping cart. What you gonna do about it? You know what? I have to swallow my pride.
Yeah, because you have your child, of course.
No, right, but even when he's not there, I gotta make an adult decision. Sometimes I say to myself, you know what? If I can avoid something, I'm gonna go the other way. Because why would I want to put myself in that predicament?
You know what, sir? You know what, sir? I can go behind them 24/7 with all my complaints, which I have with the feces in the place and the different conditions of the place and stuff that I've exposed on my YouTube. So they can get an attitude with it if they want, but at the end of the day, they can get an attitude with it if they want. But they are trying to make it seem like I'm harassing them with their videos. The caseworker, the supervisor for the caseworker has threatened me that she's going to call the police. I'm harassing her, which has yet to be done. I'm not running behind you everywhere you're going trying to record you or chasing behind you. What she does is she runs in the office and makes it seem like she's helpless and, oh, you're recording me. I'm the lawyer, the lawyer. But lady, if it was an incident where I'm harassing or menacing you, then you should let the police know this. But they know I'm not doing that. When they do something and is not done the right way, or they do something that they're not supposed to do, then I go to the caseworker, and she runs in her office. You know many times they blame me for flooding the place, and a sergeant from your precinct came and saw the place and said no, the place wasn't flooded. You know they blame me for turning on the stove to burn down the place, and then the supervisor back then, who she retired now, said that I need medical attention, which I don't even take meds or anything. This place doesn't even have a psychiatric evaluation for me. Do you know that, sir? And you know the kind of people that live here. This place does not have a psychiatric evaluation for me.
Are you on any segment?
And I'm not on any medication.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I'm not sure if you mentioned that it was a video call we were on. We weren't on a regular call. That's how I was able to see everything. We weren't on a regular call. We were on a video call. That's why I was able to see everything.
Gotcha.
Right? But my whole thing is, when you were asking him, why would he stand there and have someone physically attack him? When that happened, when the guy spat at him, you understand, it happened so fast where he didn't even really get a chance to react, and the guy just started attacking him. So
gotcha.
It's kind of, so that's what I'm saying. Don't forget that. That's the part he forgot to tell you, because that's important.
And
I don't want you to make it seem like he just stood there and let the guy attack him. He spat at him, and then he asked him, like, what's your fucking problem, And then that's when the guy got more aggressive. You understand? So I heard and I saw everything.
Rochelle, can you tell him where the mother was standing during this whole debacle and what she was saying? Because you heard that too.
The mother was way in the apartment behind the gentleman. Because at that point, after he spat on him, he turned the camera around so that I can see what the gentleman is doing. And that's when the gentleman knocked the phone out of his hand. It fell on the floor. And at that point, I can see what's going on. So when he wasn't able to get his phone, it was because that gentleman, he picked up the phone because the call was still on. You understand? So I physically saw him do that. So that's why I was just like,
With it, when he took the phone.
He just took the phone, right, held it, to his body or whatever, because he was whatever he was wearing. That's the same person. So, and then the call disconnected, and I didn't hear anything else. So that's that's a very important factor.
And she can screenshot the time we were on video call, because the incident happened like 4:30 something. By 4:09 we were on the phone already, 20 minutes in the conversation.
So, I'm sorry, one more thing. I know you're saying that, me having witnesses is not, appropriate or anything, but I just wanted to know, why is that? It's not just his word against his, because I literally was, like, seeing everything right there.
Well, I thought it was him making a report against him.
Okay.
So I thought it was a cross complainant. But looking at the report, it's whoever the hell this other person is, I'll just talk to them and find out.
Right, that's the father. No one else was in that hallway. It was Alex, the guy who attacked him, the mother that was behind him. Once the guy knocked the phone and everything out of his hand, that's when the other people started to come out. You understand? So
got it.
That's why I was like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because we were the only ones there. It's like all that commotion. That's why everybody came out, and he tried to make us. Sorry, a whole scene, like I had a knife or something. So he's like, you're trying to make it seem like a whole big thing. You understand? That's what pissed me off about it, because it's like, why would you sit down? Exactly.
When he was throwing punches, where was he hitting you at?
Back, side of the face, all that. I didn't really get to see, but I felt it.
So you say your back, your face?
On the side, because I was basically crunched over.
You're covering your face. And then all of a sudden he says, "You knife."
That's after Myles says that. The security.
Say that again.
After Myles says it.
Say that again.
No, he said that after Myles said it. Myles, after Myles said it, that's when he said it.
That's what the mom said. You said?
No, Myles. That's what Myles said.
Oh, Myles, right. Oh, Myles says knife, and then he runs out of the building.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let me let me do my job and find out what happened. I'll give you my email. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, okay. You can say it.
What? Huh?
You can just say it. I'll have it recorded.
Okay, it's William WILLIAM as in Mary dot Garcia GARCIA, and then it has a number 2 at the end.
Okay.
And it's at, hold on a second. Did you get it? At nypd.org.
Okay. That whole thing was recorded, so I'll just check it again and write it down. Because I have to.
So just, I'll move forward, and I mean, again, I guess because the injuries will be considered an assault, regular, an assault. Yeah, we'll move forward with that. And Humberto Mas is who?
Huh?
You said that was a security?
Yes.
Who's
Yes. Yes.
He's a security guard, you said?
Yes. Mhm.
Oh, his name is not Miles, it's Mas, you mean, right?
Is my? I guess that's I don't know. I call him Miles. Yeah.
But you call him Mile, right?
Yeah.
But the interesting thing about it is, why are they having him as a witness?
And he's a security.
When he wasn't even there. That's
Sir,
the thing. He came down after the fact.
Wait, let me tell you something funny about it. I can show you videos upon videos of Miles harassing me. Miles has even rang my doorbell intentionally to harass me, and I called. Officer Glickman actually came that night and picked up for Miles, saying that, oh, maybe more than one person works back there. I said, no, only Miles is back there, and he's been laughing right before you guys even came about the situation. So this is what Miles does on the side too. So you see?
I mean, there's no see, Miles, he didn't make a report against you. He's showing as a witness on this report. But again, I gotta find out what's going on the other end. Let me do my part. I have to speak to him because he's on this report as well. Okay. And what's your who is this on the other line? What's your name?
So they still have his property. They damaged his headphones, and they still have his property.
Yep.
You saw him in possession of your phone
he picked up the phone. Yeah.
I know. I'm asking Mr. Palmer. Did you see him pick up your phone and leave the building with it?
No, I didn't see where he left the building because when I came back, he was already gone. When the cops came, he was already gone.
Did you see him pick up the phone from the floor?
I didn't pick up something. I don't know what it was. She was the one that, from my angle, I couldn't see.
Okay.
I know that he picked up. He actually, like, somebody bends down, pick up something, but you know what they picked up? But she actually saw on video that him picking it up because it was right around the corner right there. I remember I told you there's a guy that's here that he has a white shirt with a ponytail. He is in the building. He was one that was blocking me in the front.
What's Miss Carr?
9/10/1984.
Okay, will do. All right, so send me that information, and then I'll continue my investigation on my end, all right?
Okay.
Okay.